Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Michelle's Garden. Making me a cup of coffee. We're going to make elderberry syrup today. I've been wanting to make this and get some content up for you guys. This is a borrowed recipe from a fellow YouTuber. I don't think she would mind, otherwise she wouldn't have put it on YouTube for us to use it, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that we're using. And first I want to let you know that all you need to make this is elderberries, honey, and water. You don't have to use all the ingredients. This is what I'm going to use to make mine. So let me show you what we have here. So we have 3/4 of a cup of organic elderberries, dried organic elderberries that you can get off of Amazon. I have a 1/2 cup of rosehips. Also, you can get that off of Amazon. They're dried and seedless. I have 3 tablespoons of shredded ginger. That was hard to shred. When you peel it, it gets kind of slippery. It went flying out of my hand. And this is a tablespoon of cloves. You can substitute both of these for ground ginger and ground cloves if you'd like. And then I have 3 cinnamon sticks, and then you're going to use 3½ cups of water. I'm using bottled water for mine. I'm going to use a stainless steel pot. I don't have a small one. All I have is a bigger pot. Whether or not you can use any other pot, I don't know. I'm going to use stainless steel for mine. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all of this into your pot, and you're going to bring it to a boil, and then you're going to turn it down and simmer it for 45 minutes. Also, what goes along with this that I didn't show you was raw honey. You can use this honey. Mine's pure mountain honey. You use a cup full of honey as a sweetener. If you have children under a year old that you want to give elderberry syrup to, substitute your honey for maple syrup as a sweetener. Just taste it and make sure you don't have too much in it. I think that's all the ingredients. I will put the ingredients down below in this video for you so you can have something to go back to look at. So I'm going to get all this in the pot, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after I get it in the pot. So there's all my ingredients in the pot. Give it a little bit of stir. Elderberries in themselves smell really well. I mean, they've got such a good fragrance to them. Get that stirring around. Smells good. Okay, so I'm going to bring that to a boil, and then turn it down and let it simmer for 45 minutes. I want to show you this bag right here. This is what the rose hips came in that I ordered off of Amazon. Let's see if it'll focus. There's the carrier of this brand name. So I got my elderberries and rose hips off of Amazon. They're both organic. I got my honey locally. You can get this as organic cloves. I got this at the grocery store. And my cinnamon sticks also are organic. Got those at the grocery store. So I want to tell you a little bit about some of the research I've done on elderberry syrup, some of these ingredients, because like I said, you only have to have the water, the elderberries, and the honey for the basic elderberry syrup. All this other stuff is added stuff for your immune system, really. So I put cinnamon sticks in here, and it says that cinnamon sticks are high in antioxidants. It's good for inflammation. It improves your gut health, and it helps in reducing blood pressure. Ginger is good for inflammation, your digestive system, and alleviating nauseous stomach. Rose hips has vitamin C, B, and E, as well as antioxidants, and aids in joint inflammation. As you all know, when we get older, we have some joint inflammation. And elderberries is so packed full of so many good things. It's got vitamin C, it's high in antioxidants, it helps with inflammation and stress, it boosts your immune system, high in fiber, good for respiratory and lung health. And I also looked up, who should not use elderberries, because I think it's important to probably tell that. If you have autoimmune medications that you're taking, autoimmune disease, if you're taking prednisones, or people with organ transplants, should not get any elderberries. So I thought it might be important to let you know that. I know elderberry syrup really became popular around 2020 or after 2020. I used to take elderberry gummies all the time. I would take them every day, every morning. As a matter of fact, I'm out of the gummies, so I decided to do the syrup. I haven't made this before. This is my first time making it. But I thought I'd give it a try. I know some people who pay like 40 bucks for a mason jar of this. I don't know if it's a quart jar or a pint jar, but I know people who pay way up there for elderberry syrup. And aside from buying the honey and the elderberries, once you buy that, you could make probably about 5 batches of this and come out way cheaper. So as soon as this cooks for 45 minutes and it cools down and I'm able to handle it, then I'll show you what we're going to do from there. So stick around. Okay guys, so I showed you the process of making this elderberry syrup. After it cooks for 45 minutes, you take it off the stove, off the burner, and you let it cool down to like a lukewarm. And I took my cinnamon sticks out, and I took a potato masher, and I just mashed everything and got the most amount of juice I could get out of it. You can use your spoon to mash it in the pot, and then you strain it. And I pushed it in the strainer with a spoon to try to push out more juice out of it. You could use a cheesecloth if you have a cheesecloth. I didn't have one, so I just pushed it with a spoon. And then after you get all your liquid into the bowl, you put your cup of honey into this. Again, if you are giving it to a child under 1, do not use the honey. They're not supposed to have honey. Use maple syrup. And so this is a 8.5 ounce flip top bottle that I got off of Amazon to put this in. And so this is what I got out of one batch. And so that's how you make elderberry syrup. And you can take a teaspoon of this every morning. You can take it every day. It is food medicine. It's not something that you can overdose on. If you start to feel a scratchy throat or a cold coming on, you can take this every couple of hours. This is not a miracle drug, and I'm not a doctor, but elderberry syrup is very good for your immune system. It is safe to take every single day to boost your immune system. So I hope you guys will try making this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you again on Michelle's Garden.